This is Hinos the Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now let's get on to it, man. There's no fucking trust issues between Calvin Ford, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Floyd Money Mayweather. Let me say it again. There's no fucking trust issues between Calvin Ford, Floyd Money Mayweather, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Supposed black community fan bases want to sit here and tell you in Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain, classic Doden Troglodyte, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric fashion, that there's a issue, there's a distinction, there's a delineation, there's a gulf, there's a separation. There's not. That's classic clout chasing at its truest and its most properest levels. The bottom line is this. When people sit here and make up bullshit, that's what it is. It's bullshit. When people sit up and say fuck shit, that's exactly what it is. Fuck shit. If you're about building up your own, why are you trying to tear them down? This is strictly from the massa, conquer and divide. Let me say it again. It's strictly from the massa, conquer and divide. And it speaks volumes of how black people in general are in conquer and divide mode. I get it. We've been through Jim Crow laws. We've been through over 500 plus years of slavery. But do we have to sit here and impose this shit into the boxing community fan bases? But see, this is a life issue that has festered its way in infiltration fashion into boxing community fan bases. This is what caused ex-black fighters to have issues with current black fighters. And now you're seeing this with content creators and YouTubers. They're feeling some type of way because Floyd didn't put them on, or they didn't get the treatment from Floyd Money Mayweather. So now they're creating bullshit or rhetoric to try to sit here and divert your mind and to thereby create what we call brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. But at its truest and its most properest levels, we can't fall for this fuck shit, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's fuck shit. Until Calvin Ford comes out of his mouth and says that he has an emphatic issue with Floyd Mayweather, then higgity fucking hush. Until Floyd Mayweather comes out of his mouth and says that he has an issue with Calvin Ford, double higgity fucking hush. And until Gervonta Tank Davis comes out of his mouth and says that there is an actual issue in the fray amongst them all, triple higgity fucking hush. The bottom line is this. It's a bullshit pandering narrative created by supposed black community fan bases that are no different than reverse bias, AK detractors, AK panders. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Build up the certain fighters that they want, i.e. the Devin Haney's of the world, but tear down the Gervonta Tank Davis because he's guilty by association with Floyd Money Mayweather. This is why certain boxing community fan bases have been basically put out in the dirt, because they tried to talk against Al Heyman. How can on one end you talk about PBC and black fighters, but then on another end you spit right back in their face? It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, you can't have your cake and want to eat it too. And you, as consumers, black community fan bases, you need to keep the foot on the what? On the next. You need to keep the foot on the what? On the next. When these motherfuckers get out of line and they say shit that they're not supposed to. You're supposed to drop that ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow when they try to say fuck shit that they're not supposed to. Because in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion, unless you hear from the goat's mouth, i.e. the Calvin Fords of the world, i.e. the Gervonta Tank Davises of the world, or i.e. Floyd Money Mayweather of the world, that there is an issue, then guess what? It's fucking hearsay. And what do we say with hearsay? Hearsay is like an opinion. An opinion is like an asshole. Every motherfucker has one. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is Hinos the Sport. Checking out.